It is 2/16/2022. I got a friend getting married on 2/22/2022. Right in the middle of the week. He's actually going down like the Justice of the Peace or something. It's episode 188. 88 used to be Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s number. I don't know why I said that.
Wait, you know a better 88.
Who's 188?
No, just 88.
Drew Pearson?
No,
What?
think better. What team do we like? Football.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know
yeah,
it.
I got you. Wow. Pittsburgh Steelers reference.
Lynn Swan.
I love Lynn Swan.
God, he was a player.
He was a stud. USC. Yeah, I love the guy.
Oh,
Hey,
look.
it's like I said, it's the 16th of February, 2022. Why am I in a good mood? Because I'm long Bitcoin. About you out there in the universe, are you long Bitcoin? We own Bitcoin.
Yes.
I happen to be the executive chairman of a Bitcoin company, a company that mines that Bitcoin, company that owns 19.9% of a DeFi company called Earnity, which is getting subscribers.
Yes.
We're long and strong Bitcoin. Come on in, Randy. Bring on that Fuji, as you
Randy.
said. Randy just interrupts everyone.
Sorry.
Randy, are you going to... Hold on. Randy, while you're here, let's ad-lib a little bit. You're going to be at St. Petersburg, right?
Yeah.
Hey, those of you who are going to be at opening day... Randy, say hello up there on the screen. Those of you who are going to be at opening day in St. Petersburg, come see us. We have a hospitality suite, and if you're a shareholder of Nile, you got to pay attention to this. Make sure you reach out to us. Let us know. Let Randy know. Randy, is it Randy what? At BitNile?
Randy at altalliance.com.
Oh, God, that's too difficult.
Randy at alt.com. Those are the two email addresses.
Randy at alt.com.
Yeah.
If you're going to be in St. Petersburg and you want to come by and have a drink with us, the drink's on me. Well, it's actually on Nile, but we are a sponsor of Connor Daly's car that is going to have there for opening day. Randy, you looking forward to it?
Dude, faster than Dixon yesterday. How about that?
Wait,
How
say that
about
again.
those bitches? Yeah.
Who was faster
Come
than
on,
Dixon?
Scott Dixon.
Let's go!
Who was faster than Dixon?
Connor was.
What about Renus?
He was fourth.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's
You noticed that
Renus.
you noticed the what is it, Sonex? What's his sponsor?
Sonax.
Sonax. You see the little BitNile action on Renus's car?
I see the BitNile action. We're on two cars. We're on the Sonax car and we're on the
Oh.
BitNile car.
Ooh, I like it.
Hey, don't forget, if you're going to be going to the conference and you don't show up, then you don't get Bitcoin. The conference is at the Paris Hotel, Risk On Business Conference. And it is a business conference. You're going to learn stuff. You're going to earn stuff. You're going to make stuff. We're going to build stuff. We're going to break stuff. We're going to have a Bitcoin forum there led by someone famous in Bitcoin.
Yes.
We are going to have some sailor action there, we think. It's May 12th through the 15th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Pre-registration is open. Limited slots are available, so head on over to ToddAult.com. I feel like I sound like a announcer. We have speakers such as Charles Payne, Brad Lee, Greg Foss, who's on my podcast today at 6 p.m.
It's coming, finally.
And Lee Steinberg. No, isn't it today?
Today.
Oh, Thursday the 17th. Boo. Okay, roll the clip, Brett, on the conference.
Oh yeah, just share your screen.
Whatever your business is, if you want to scale it, you want to be here, we're going to have lots of other people there that have actually built businesses.
This will make somebody's life about 1,000 times better.
You got a business and you want to expand your business, whether you're in the restaurant business, you're in technology, whatever your business is, if you want to scale it, you want to be here. This is going to be a conference where you can learn something, meet people, and network. Limited slots are available. Head over to ToddAult.com and register today. Let's get serious. What the hell is the deal here? I'm like, this is
hot.
like a sauna.
It's 63 outside. It's 83 in here.
They're trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Christy, I don't think this is going to work out in here, man. This is like, is the air conditioning? I mean, it's cold outside. Last night I was in Nevada.
They turned the air conditioner on from heat.
Last night, oh, Jesus. Whew.
Yeah.
Hot flashes. I am 52. Last night I was picking up some Thai food, and I'm not joking around. I got hit by some ice. It was so cold that some of the rain that fell was
Oh.
ice rain.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like chunks of snow. It only lasted for a second or two. Sounds like me. But anyways,
I didn't even know it rained.
Christy, you're not supposed to laugh to that. What's you're not supposed to.
It's a huge problem.
Christy, what your
It's a
your
huge
mind is not
problem.
supposed to go in the gutter. I don't know what's going on here. It's supposed to go right over your head.
Market
You're a
update.
beautiful blonde producer, not someone with your mind in the dirt.
Nice transition.
Okay, nice transition. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Market update.
No.
No?
It's Greg Foss, February 17th, 2022 at 6 p.m. You guys like Bitcoin. You got to do this. You got to watch Greg Foss. Let's roll the clip. Come on, we'll be out in a second. This may be one of the best interviews maybe ever.
Listen, Bitcoin is the most pristine form of collateral ever created by man. And as a form of collateral that is auditable, verifiable, portable, transferable, Bitcoin as collateral in any lending relationship, including a prime brokerage lending relationship where a hedge fund like yourself needs to pledge securities against their long and short positions. Bitcoin, quite simply, is the most perfect, pristine collateral ever created.
There's a reason for it. So today we're gonna go with on a market update now. We had Charlie Munger. Are we gonna put up the graphics for it? Let's fly some graphics. With Todd and Jason, market update.
Market
Big league.
update.
Big league.
Bigly.
Big league.
He's coming, by the way. True Social's on the way.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
Hey, Charlie Munger calls inflation the number one danger, apart from nuclear war, pans crypto and trading assets.
Can you,
Can you put? I just want to. Can you put that up on my screen real quick?
Munger's the man.
He's not. Really,
Inflation?
is as dangerous as nuclear war.
Inflation maybe doesn't.
Come on, dude.
It doesn't
Literally,
impact you.
He
Wait,
can just
wait,
say
wait.
at this point. You know what he is? I'm not joking around.
Nope.
I love the guy. He's super smart.
I disagree.
He's literally. What? You agree with him?
I disagree with you.
What?
I agree with Munger.
That inflation and nuclear war are the same thing?
Make your case. Go ahead.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because I'm going to debate you on this. Because I agree with Munger.
There's no debate. Nuclear war ends everything. Inflation doesn't end everything.
What does he said besides nuclear war? Yeah.
apart from nuclear? Really?
Yeah. Famine.
I would think a famine would be worse than inflation. I would think a global pandemic would be worse than inflation.
Why do these
I would
countries
think,
turn third
I
world?
would-
I can't wait till Greg Foss needs to debate you on this too. Third world countries are third world because their currency is debased. Fiat currency turns to shit. It's toilet
Great.
paper
All
on
right.
the side of the
Charlie
road.
Munger also thinks, like, if you want to listen to Charlie Munger, see, this is the difference. If you want to compare Bitcoin to tulip bulbs, that was a short period of time.
Oh, you don't like Munger because he's a big anti-Bitcoin guy.
He's an anti-crypto at all.
All right, I
and what
see
he
your point.
really is let me tell you what he is, okay? What he'd prefer is there to be a government that issues you digital currency. And let me tell you what's coming with digital currency. They're going to convert the dollar to digital currency. You're going to have it in your account. They're going to track everything you can do. They can take your money from you. They can track everything you spend money on.
Todd
on
Ault.
every app that you use.
Right-wing extremist.
Listen, I'm not a right-wing extremist. I'm telling you.
Conspiracy
Why
theorist.
why did the Chinese government ban Bitcoin?
I don't know.
They banned Bitcoin because they want to control their citizens.
Okay.
And so they issued a digital yuan, right?
Yeah.
Which means they know everything you're spending. They know where you're going. If you go to, by the way, those of you who accuse me of financing porn like 20 years ago,
I am loving
I
this.
accuse you of watching porn. Do you ever watch porn?
Dude, I'm loving
Don't
this.
lie. Don't lie, because I bet you watched it. Here's my point. If you believe that digital currency, I'm talking about issued by a central bank, is going to be better for you, all you're signing up for is government control. Full government control. They'll know everything you spend money on. They'll know what interest rate you have.
You're making friends.
That's
Dude,
what's going to happen.
Dude, you're actually red-pilled.
I'm not red-pilled. I'm telling you.
This is great.
You got to realize why they're doing it.
Wait.
And this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Charlie Munger's been around for 100 years. The world has been around for millions of years, and he's looking at a period of time and saying it's rat poisoning. But he's not looking at the underlying technology. He's not paying attention to what it does to empower people around the world, countries around the world. 8 billion people are going to want to have Bitcoin. They're not going to want to have something where the government can just issue as unlimited amounts that they want to issue. They're not going to want that. They're going to want it's a supplement. I'm not suggesting that you're not going to have fiat currency. I'm not suggesting governments shouldn't issue currency.
You didn't incorporate the social credit score and how they
Yeah,
can
but
limit.
think about all the bad things that happen with it.
You're speaking
What
about
happens to
communism.
social credit score?
We know.
What happens when I know your digital wallet. I'm
Yeah.
a government agency.
Yeah.
I say, Jason, I see you spent money on bullets.
Right.
And therefore, I have a problem with you. Oh, Jason,
Yep.
you play poker.
Yep.
Oh, Jason, wait a second here. Why did you go to this brothel?
Yep.
Right? Why did you you eat here? Oh, you're eating back. You guys, I'm telling you.
No, you're right.
This is a very bad.
Can we take it to real world examples? Justin Trudeau, look what he's doing
Well,
right
he's
now.
a
He's
dictator.
freezing bank accounts because
he's a dictator.
yeah, he's a
We're
dictator.
on the market update.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the market update. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the market, Christy.
Yeah, automated taxes on digital spending. Yeah, you got the
Okay.
Galvanic. You know.
Let's cover the Dow and the Dow.
Let's cover the flatness of the market
Let's do it right now.
and the minutes from the Fed.
Yeah, I'm on a tear.
Let's go. Dow Jones down 54 to 34,934, down 1/1600ths of a percent. Go ahead.
Go on.
Let it rip. S&P up 4 points, 44.75. Nasdaq down
Wrong.
15. Wrong. 14,124. You know what's not wrong?
No.
Bitcoin 44,138.
Go to my screen here.
Bitcoin.
I don't know what's gonna. Who did that? I don't know what's gonna happen with Bitcoin.
What do you mean? We know what's going to happen.
Operator.
I don't know what's gonna happen. But all I know one thing is that BitNow keeps mining that bitches every day. Every day. Ding, 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 ding. You know, I had this fantasy a long time. I kept telling my wife, this is my fantasy with my wife. You guys ready for this?
Oh boy.
We need some nice music. You could hold on. Woo! Baby! This is my fantasy with my wife. And I said to her, I want to own something that makes money while I'm sleeping.
Right.
And right now, I literally think we have a gold mine. We have like
Digital
we
gold
have a
mine.
digital gold mine,
Yeah,
like
I
a
agree.
printing press.
I agree.
Ching, ching, ching,
But
ching. And so every time I see Bitcoin hitting now, by the way, over 1 Bitcoin a day, we announced on Monday.
yeah,
And we now know how many miners were put in. It's funny part is, Buffett says you can lead people to the water, right?
Right.
You can give it to them in plain English, and they only want to buy it when it's higher and sell it when it's lower. Whatever.
people have a hard time identifying value.
Yeah, that's okay. Charlie Munger, I love you. I think that you should shut up. No, I'm just kidding. If you followed his advice on Bitcoin, you did great. You didn't do anything. And yes, he's right. He keeps producing more. So Charlie Munger runs companies that raise prices.
Right.
And they produce more and more fiat currency, and his stock gets more and more expensive because he owns assets.
Sure.
Wait, he just doesn't see the value of a digital asset.
He doesn't see what it's backed by.
And the trading apps. Charlie wants to protect you from yourself.
Yeah.
Don't let American citizens. I don't know what I did here.
He's more. He's a neat. Is Charlie?
Don't let American citizens have the right to trade. And if you gamify stuff, people will gamble.
He knows what's-
Yeah, it's called human beings. That's why people smoke shit, do drugs. You can't get that out of human beings. Listen. If you're a Bible thumper, that's not nice. Actually, hold on a second.
Why does it have to be?
Let me reset that.
Thumper.
No, if you're a Bible guy, if like
Okay.
you're go back to biblical times.
If
right?
you're religious,
If you're religious, you already know that Eve took the bite out of the apple. You know that happened. The original sin took place, and then from there it's like drugs, alcohol, rock and roll, and according to Charlie, Bitcoin.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So you're not going to change human nature. You can educate them. You want to help people? Educate them. Educate them. Listen, I tried drugs twice. You know what? I tried cocaine twice. I was like 18 years old. I tried it twice, 2 times. And the second time I realized, wow, this stuff is so good, I'll never do it again. And I never did it again. But I don't have an addictive personality except when it comes to like good food and my wife. Right?
Yeah.
That's the addictive personality. Hey, we're going to answer questions today from you YouTubers, people on YouTube. But first, let's continue on with the market update. What happened in NVIDIA? Have they reported yet?
No, but you know who did report?
Who?
One of my favorites, going way back.
Who?
Devon Energy.
And
DVN.
how they doing?
They're crushing it. Let's look at the chart.
After the close.
Remember when oil was negative?
Yes, I remember oil was negative for like a day and a half.
Anyway, you could have bought Devon Energy for like $6 a share. Here it is right here. I'm sorry. Look at my
Where's it at now?
50 after hours, 53.82.
Devon's killing it.
Yeah, they're shale and gas out of Oklahoma.
Right.
Great company in my opinion.
Google plans on changing privacy like Apple did. And that privacy change that Apple did hurt Facebook to the tune of $230 billion.
Yeah.
And now Google's going to whack on them a little bit too. I think Facebook's got a lot of headwind here.
Didn't he say his employees now have to be referred to something crazy?
Meta
members or something? What? Whoever knows that in the chat.
He's going to call them some weird name here. I noticed on some of my apps now, on my LinkedIn, it said I could refer to myself, how do I want to, what's the word? My pronoun.
Bitcoin?
No, Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
That's what I wrote. You call me Bitcoin.
NVIDIA Beats, by the way. Double beat.
NVIDIA.
Yep.
Okay, great. Investor, let's see, $2.1 billion crypto fund.
I want to have Andrew Mills on the show. And I want to have, where's my guy, Boilermaker Bumby, on the show.
I thought today I saw some terrible news. And for those of you who are like food like I do, I'm going to show you something very bad. Go to my screen real quick, and then you're going to be horrified. This is terrible news.
40% runner. Big Mac.
Would you like to know?
So if a Big Mac was $4, you're now saying it's $5.60? I'm just using arbitrary number.
Rich.
You got to be rich to own a Big Mac.
What does inflation hurt? The middle and the lower class. Middle class.
You saying I'm lower class because I go to
Inflation doesn't affect you, big boy.
It doesn't affect me?
No, not really. I mean, now
there was a time where I didn't have any money.
Let me clarify it though. Inflation affects your company.
It does. I'm looking at it's bonus time for our employees, and I'm looking at that going, Jesus, man.
Inflation affects
everybody.
Yeah.
Inflation affects me getting Christy as a producer. By the way, Christy, do you have makeup on and are you on screen right now? Why do you look so pretty? What's going on here?
Is she live?
I know. Are you like interviewing?
she's
are you like
live.
going?
No, but
maybe
I'm
Christy
sorry.
is like looking for a movie
Is
gig
her
or
mic
something.
live?
Maybe she's like all dolled up, like she's going. Christy, are you going on like interviews and stuff? What's going on there?
She's shopping
No,
you. She's shopping you.
I took a shower.
Really? That's what you look like coming out of the shower, Christy? Is
I put
Christy on?
mascara. That's it.
Let's put Christy on.
Yeah.
Can we make her go live? What's the problem here? Let's put her on.
By the way, did you see my?
You guys think Skyla's pretty? Check out Christy. There you go. I'm sure. I apologize ahead of time for everyone who says I'm misogynist. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
What's your pronouns?
I'm breaking some rule. Hey, put her back on. I'm breaking some rule. Okay, let's leave Christy on for a second. I'm breaking some rule, but all these people in the audience, like they comment on how pretty Skyla is. None of you, by the way, comment on how pretty I am. I don't know what the hell your problem is, but anyways, Christy, how are you in California, by the way?
I'm doing fantastic. I am near the beach. I think it's the beach air and the beach reflection from the water. So I do my yoga, my meditation there, and then I came back.
She's never coming.
She's never coming to Nevada.
I
You hear
am, I
this?
swear.
She's like,
She's never coming.
like, fuck Nevada, man. I'm not going where it's dry
No.
and my nose. I got to blow my nose 25 times a day. When I moved here, Christy, I realized how dry it is. You go out in the desert into a casino, out of a restaurant. I mean, it took me like a half a year. Skylar, how long did it take you to figure out what to do with the environment here?
I'm still struggling.
Are you?
I'm still struggling. My
I blow
skin
my
gets
nose
so
more
dry.
than ever here living. That's one of the negatives in Nevada. Living here is like, okay, I'm struggling with
it's bad.
that, and then I'm struggling with how bad the drivers are.
Drivers are horrible. The
Yeah.
nut low.
They're called nutlows?
The nut low. Skyla's looking very professional today with the nice jacket on, nice boots.
Way to protect herself. What is it? Skyla and Christy have you beat Mr. Ault just by a little, haha. Boilermaker Bumpy. Hey, if you guys are going to be at the show, you got to register. I'm watching all the pre-registrations whittle down. We only have room for a couple hundred people.
Did you see my recommendations
I'm
for
kind
the
of bummed.
panel? No, the
Yeah.
Bitcoin panel.
Yeah, I know
You saw a
that.
few of
Yeah,
them, right?
I do.
Okay.
I don't think you guys realize how much we're putting into this. Really, hold on a second. Wait,
And
Todd,
where does
Skyla's
Papa?
pretty, yes. But you're the only one who comments on it. Don't throw us under the bus. Shame, Todd. Shame on you.
Shame.
Did we forget about the I Love Skyla profile?
Yeah, what's up with the
Oh,
I
yeah,
Love
where
Skyla
is
Mr.
it?
Good to
profile?
be the
Don't play.
king.
What are you talking
People
about?
other than Todd like me, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go through the comments. Real. It's that time of the year, the week. At this point, Bitcoin miners become oversaturated.
What?
No. At what point? See, that's my
Oh.
dyslexia
Okay,
talking.
okay.
At what point? Yeah, I'm living proof, by the way, that you can make a living and be dyslexic. I really grew up reading terribly, and I grew up in the 70s and early part of the 80s, and they didn't really kind of understand it. There wasn't any more time. It was like, hurry up, dummy! Hurry up! Can't you read in front of everybody? That was my problem,
Why is any up?
Anyways, speaking of any, will Bitcoin miners get oversaturated? So, I want to focus on your question. Your question is, will public Bitcoin miners get saturated, or will there be more demand on the network? And my answer to you is that I think Bitcoin's going higher. The halving's in 2024, right?
Yeah.
When Bitcoin halves the reward, it'll keep being harder to get. You'll need more compute power. And I think if you're, the power of Bitcoin is in the energy network, not in proof of stake. Oh, look, I own it, so I should verify. It's kind of, to me, proof of stake is stupid. Do you like proof of stake?
No.
I don't like it. It's like, well, I own a lot, so I should say something. Where we are spending money, I learned that by the time we have 20,600 miners installed, we'll be spending something. Now, by the way, this is an estimate.
Yes.
Don't hold me to this. This is not a forward-looking statement. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Well, actually, it is a forward-looking statement.
Yeah.
But we'll be spending on 20,600 miners about 30 million of power, right?
Estimate.
And that's a real value in providing proof of the network and verification of the network, and we're willing to spend 30 million. We get rewarded for that. So I don't think there's going to be an oversaturation. Not yet. Lynn Swan, have you unloaded Friedman or Mullen? I can't comment.
Hold on. While
Okay.
we're
Galvanic.
Go ahead.
No, Galvanic. I want to say something to Galvanic. Hold on a second here.
All right.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Galvanic, it says here that you subscribed to Earnity and you Okay, so make sure you remind me so that I can give you your reward when that comes out, because I don't want you to miss out on the promotion that's happening at Earnity. So I'm going to say this one more time. Galvanic, it said here that you subscribed to Earnity. There will be a reward. Make sure you remind me when that reward comes out so I can give you a passcode. Jason went to a brothel. No, I'm kidding. It was a. Oh, Patrick Gaines is here. I'd like automated taxes. Means thousands a year come out of accounting fees. All right, that's true. That's true. There is a positive, Patrick. You would be able to pay that automatically. Bitcoin is going to be barcoded between 38 and 40,000 until regulation from the SEC. Okay.
Possible.
Haha, Andrea, haha. I don't know what that means. Andrew agreed on decaf. May he stop seeing his therapist.
Todd?
Not me. I'm not seeing my therapist.
Oh.
We all know it's the woman's fault. Ouch. I'm sure Todd's joking. Let's see here.
Probably not.
Saturday night.
Well, it's a Bitcoin afternoon.
Okay.
Right.
Round table.
Hey, you got Greg Foss
Yeah,
there
for sure.
You got Charles Payne there. You got Lee Steinberg there. We got Brad Lee
Did
there.
you see the guy that Frank had a flight on the plane with?
Yeah.
You saw that, right?
We might even have the president of a country there too.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, he's like the current president of the country.
Yeah.
We're trying hard here. You've been averaging down on pretty hard on Nile, Mr. Alt.
He's
no
great.
kidding, man. I already told everyone we announced the $50 million buyback.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. People, you're right, my friend.
fine.
You're right. Quinn Wilkinson, update on. Oh, geez, that thing's doing terrible.
Sen, yeah.
Do you know who I am?
Not really.
What do you think?
That's a good question. GoSund A, what if the chip shortage affects delivery of your ASICs miners? Then what?
You know, we have been told that isn't going to be a problem, but it could be. That is a risk factor we've talked about. There is a global, all the people who make the chips got Omicron and can't work anymore.
Yeah.
And they're at home on Zoom. Everywhere I turn, by the way, everything's about
COVID.
COVID. Like
They're so
literally,
brainwashed.
I had to buy a tire the other day, and the guy said, well, because of COVID, we don't have any tires.
No steel belted radials for
I'm
all?
like, really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I think it's a legitimate question about the
that's
ASICs
legitimate.
miners. That's
Yep.
That's a real concern. And obviously, if something happened, now we've been getting delivery on time.
Yeah,
Jason,
early.
we have been getting early,
A little bit early.
So I appreciate your question and see what a quality question that is.
That is a great question.
Than going on StockTwits and writing something stupid.
Yep.
Because you're busy in your mom's basement. But whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're busy at your job where you're like a medical assistant and you should be focused on helping people instead of writing about me. But or maybe you're really busy like you're a train conductor and you're accidentally going to drive the train off the tracks because you're worried about me. But that's a good question.
That is.
ASICs. We've been getting them delivered on time, and Bitmain has kept their word to us. And we are one of the 5 Bitmain customers that were allowed to buy those XPs.
Yes.
So far, so good on the SJ19 Pros. Our installation schedule is on track. If you could read that, that was on Monday. So far, so good. Did you hang your sign out of your office? My mom said. My mom got me a Risk On sign where they took a license plate and they cut it up into saying Risk On.
Uh-huh.
Mom, it's in my office, not hanging outside my office. I don't think people outside the hallways would like that.
50 bips, Boilermaker. I say 50 bips.
The Federal Reserve is behind. Oh, Patrick Gaines. Hi, Anastasia. How you doing? Patrick Gaines is a long-term friend of mine. Actually, he attended my wedding. Do you know that Patrick was at my wedding?
I haven't met him.
I think he's going to be here, right?
Nice.
He said he'd rather meet you in New York.
Why? Come to Vegas.
But hold on, I have some very important news while we're on air.
Okay,
Let it go.
So, Todd, remember how you've been having trouble with your Instagram?
Uh-huh.
Someone created a complete spam profile and posted all your stuff on it. And
Oh,
it's
so-
Todd Ault with 2 underscores. And they
you've
just
been
tried to follow
Hugh-Henna'd.
me. So, if anyone
Oh, it's a
on
fake
here
Instagram.
and they posted pictures of Christy, it matches yours
What?
exactly. So everyone who's getting notifications saying, are they
Wow.
going to follow you?
You've made it now, Todd.
So it wasn't ever your account. So
How many followers, by the way?
So
only 1,000. That's why I was like, hold on.
Wow, 1,000 though.
Yeah. So they've been, I think, following everyone that you follow.
Dude, you're getting the Hugh Henne treatment and the Zach Morris treatment.
Yeah.
Where they
So
have
just
ghost accounts where
by
they're just
the
making
way.
stuff up. Oh, Patrick Gaines come to Vegas? Great,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, Mom, you asked this morning. It is a fake Instagram.
yeah.
People
So
are,
don't allow it to
Why
follow
would people
you.
want to fake an Instagram of me? What would be the point?
No idea.
No,
What do you mean?
I'm literally asking, what is the point of a fake Instagram?
To possibly get information
To
out of people,
scam.
they can scam people.
scam.
Hey, it's Todd. Send me. I need money.
Yeah.
Something
hey,
like
can
that.
you do
like,
Bitcoin for Ethereum? Or if I
Yeah,
send you 1,000
I'm sure there's-
Venmo,
so,
will you send me
you should
BTC?
post it on your
All right,
story.
take a picture of that. Send it
yeah.
to me right
That's
away.
why.
I'll let everyone know
That's
this is
why.
fake.
That's why.
Yeah.
So what's happening? What do you think about the rest of the market?
It's still wishy-washy because of Russia, Ukraine, and inflation in the Fed. And let's see what else. Commodities. I mean, there's so much going on that's tied to inflation. Every part of life is tied to inflation. I mean, until we get some clarification from the Federal Reserve and until we figure out what's going on with the geopolitical warfare in Russia and Ukraine, it'll be like this for a while. And inflation's going to be around for a long time. In my opinion.
Skylab.
Yeah.
What do you got for us? Give us our joke.
Who are the greenest presidents in U.S. history?
Who?
The Bushes.
Oh my God!
That joke.
I have a incredibly important. We'll have to bleep out all those F words I used. I have an incredibly important meeting in a few minutes at 2:00. So we're going to cut it out short. Copper stocks are on fire. I agree, Andrew. FTX is raising capital. Market is psycho right now. We agree.
Ooh, FCX is a good one. Yes, sir, Mills. I agree.
Greg Foss.
Foss is a
going to be
beast.
tomorrow.
Hey, check out Greg Foss on YouTube. He's on a lot of panels on YouTube giving his thoughts. Do a little bit of research on him. The guy's amazing.
Right. Yeah, everybody, I appreciate it. Obviously, pay attention to that fake Todd Ault account. I guess imitation is the best form of flattery, as someone says here.
Yeah.
We are going to have a very special show on Friday. We're going to be covering Bitcoin. We are going to be taking your questions. We're going to try to take some live questions from the audience. We're going to have some. I really, really want to do some live questions. We're going to cover some stocks we haven't covered in a long time. We're going to talk about the stock market challenge. We're going to give away some stuff. Friday's going to be an important show.
Yeah.
if you have not signed up for the conference, I assure you, everyone that goes to that conference, I got to be careful here. Just trust me, you want to go to the conference. We're getting gifts here. Guys, I've been doing this a long time, sold a lot of companies. As Patrick knows, Patrick was one of the people that helped me name Patient Safety Technologies. I remember back in those days. Hey, Patrick, do you remember the time when I had almost all my money in one stock? Almost all my money was in one stock, and it went public, and I had all my money in one company. Patrick, can you tell me what the name of that company was? Now, it's a trick question because he's going to think it's Franklin, but almost all my capital was in one company. This was back in 2004, and I got in a little trouble for this. I had most of my fund and my money in one stock. That's okay. It was called Google.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I was forced to sell it at $174 a share because my board at the time at Franklin thought it was reckless for me to have such a large position. I kind of feel like that way about Bitcoin, but they don't feel that way anymore. Go pre-register. Check out ToddAult.com. Bradley's going to be there. Greg Foss. I hope Patrick's going to be there too. Oh, it's good to be the king. Taco Cabana. That's right. I did. That was a different time, right? That was before the Google IPO. Google IPO, I believe, was in 2004, and I owned Taco Cabana in 1999,
The
2000.
king.
Yeah, but good guess there, my friend. It was not Apple. It was Google. Googleplex.
King, what the hook going to be?
Exactly.
King
Hey, thanks
training.
everybody. Check out our last thing. Everybody, go sign up for ToddAult.com. Risk on, everybody. We'll see you Friday. It's going to be a great show. We'll see you then.